So, next game we're going to play here is actually by Novel Spin, Dodge Drop. And once again, I've only gone as far as setting these up. I haven't actually played the games yet. Now, he made me a special standalone executable, so there might be some problems with it. And also, all games from here onward are unreleased, which means there is a good chance they could have bugs in them. So, of course, be mindful, be understanding. If there are bugs, it's completely acceptable and expected for the most part. So, let's take a look. This game's actually, I believe, on Congregate at the moment. Made in Unity, always a good sign. So as I was saying before, it's still in development. You can tell right off the bat it's a very primitive menu system, not a big deal. Let's see how the game plays. Oh, throw me right in. Okay. So it seems like a Falldown style game. I get that right off the bat. I'm going to say I don't want to hit the yellow blocks, but... Okay, white blocks are okay. And blue blocks jump you. Alright, so right off the bat, this is the perfect first level for any game, because it tells you pretty much everything you need to know about your main blocks that you're probably going to encounter. You're forced to hit that white block. So since you're... Hang on, I'm just going to turn down the sound a bit. Since you're forced to hit that white block at the beginning, you're immediately going to know that white blocks are safe for the rest of the game. And since you're forced to hit that blue block, you're going to know immediately that they just bounce you. So again, you know it's safe, you know it's dangerous. Red, obviously always dangerous, so... Yellow laser beams, we already know yellow's a bad color. Stay away from that. Good conveyance. I like the music. I wouldn't mind if there was a way... Well, actually, maybe there is. I didn't try, actually. Let's see. Can I skip that 3, 2, 1 ignition? You can. Okay, spacebar. So I already know these are safe. This level seems a little pointless, because there's not really any danger. And we're not getting timed. At least we're not getting timed yet. So, without any danger, there's no real challenge. Just a question of how long it's going to take. This one seems to be more just to make you understand how physics work in this game. Which works for me. There we go. Oh. Alright, so the first thing I'm feeling with this game is I'm feeling like it's pretty plain. Now, that's not inherently a bad thing. Simple design is always a good thing, especially when you're starting off with your game. But I feel like I could have more into it. For example, I'm noticing immediately I have no way of actually forcing myself to drop faster. Now, maybe that's because it would destroy some of the levels. But, hang on, can I pause? There we go. Okay, that's the best way to pause, I guess. I'm noticing right off the bat that there's no real way to drop faster. Because there's no real way to drop faster, you have a lot less control over the drop, which gives the creator more control over the puzzles, but at the same time it gives the player less control over everything. And players love having good controls in their games. Like, that's just hands down. That's necessity. So, yeah, what I would recommend right off the bat, give me a way to drop faster. Because the more control I have, the more I'm going to feel like I don't have to plan things out around how the designer wanted me to do it. I can plan it around how I would want to do it. And it would also help, again, with speedrunning, which is a huge thing, as we all know. A lot of people love playing games, speedrunning and all that. And if you can actually adjust your own speed, I mean, you know, everyone's going to hold down forever and see what they can get away with. Alright, what have we here? These purple, or these pink blocks, they kind of... I don't like them, because there's no real indication when they're going to come back up. They're just instantly there again. So I got to really time out ahead of time how long they're going to stay out. If there was maybe a fade-in or something, or like an outline warning me that it's about to come up or something, that'd probably be a good way to go. Let's see. There we go. This level's a little confusing, if only because it's got geometry overlapping geometry on me. Maybe that's just my mind, like, saying, this doesn't work! Let's see. Given how many levels I saw, and again, don't forget this one is very, very early. I believe it's specified as a prototype. I probably should have investigated that sooner. My mind doesn't work this way. Why are you doing that to me? Okay, I take it back. I like that level. Okay, so these... Alright, I got, like, a little window of safety on these. This is a good level. So far, I'm not finding myself overly challenged, I'll say that. I could definitely see more creative levels coming along later. But right now, they feel a little bit like set pieces. Like, and again, it could be because it's early access. Levels take time to make. It's the bulk of the game. But this does definitely feel very tech demo-y. I could definitely see this getting more intricate down the line. More block pieces, maybe like, what would be a good block piece? Let me think think on that as I go. Maybe making secret exits, so like instead of just the green bar being at the bottom, maybe there are other other green bars that are more challenging to get to, that if you really work towards could lead you to like separate levels or something like that. So okay, now we're actually using the bouncing blocks to get over obstacles. That I like, because blue blocks currently are the only method I know of in this game to get any form of momentum. So, more like that. That's perfect. Make me use those blue blocks instead of just kind of live with them. Okay, so this one gives me like a choice which way I want to go. Which way I think would be easier. And probably going to be this side, realistically. There we go. Simple concept, but I do like it. Okay, now we're getting into the more interesting stuff. Now I'm really liking this. The red box... Ooh, red block's bouncing off the purple. Outstanding. Very nice. And now we got a more advanced level of like the beginning, like where we had this before. But at this point, we've already seen the spinny blocks. And I'm not talking about before in that one where it was just the spinny blocks with no danger. I'm talking about we had the spinning block level. I would recommend getting rid of that initial spinning block level because it's going to be outdated when the player gets here. It's going to seem like more of a challenge when the player gets here. But at the end of the day, we already did it. We just did it easier. And it's just going to make the player say, well, why'd I bother doing it that last time? It was so easy then. So I would definitely nix that last, like, spinny block level. Get rid of the blue pad there. It makes it much easier than if, you know, there was no blue block there. The laser doesn't really stop me there. I would recommend maybe putting a laser down where you would come out. Like, horizontally across... no, my webcam can't reach that high, damn. But, like, down across where that spinny thing would become parallel, or perpendicular with the wall, rather. And the red block isn't even a threat there. Maybe later levels will have more gravity. That would be interesting if suddenly it got quicker. I would love to see that. Different gravity varying on levels. Actually, there you go. I like that. I would like to see a block in the game that when you hit it alters the gravity in some way. Maybe it flips the gravity. Maybe there will be levels where you're required to flip the gravity in order to fall up a little bit and then be able to go through like a little maze structure, I guess you could make out of it, and then fall down. That's a great idea, Kill It With Fire. Thank you for the inspiration on that one. Okay, now we're getting cool stuff with the purple blocks. I'm loving... So far, the purple blocks are the star of the show. But now I'm questioning if they were ever actually deadly in the first place. I never actually tried touching one. Let's see if we can touch one. Yeah, purple blocks are deadly. Okay. Oop. So this is basically just going to be a through and through, back and forth. Straightforward. Oh, damn. I don't know what I was thinking with that one. But I do like the idea of blocks blocking bullets. Blocks actually doing their jobs of blocking. No, what have I done? But once again, this harkens back to the, I would like to know just when the purple blocks are going to be coming out, just so I can plan ahead, you know? So maybe like a fade in, a fade out, an outline, some kind of idea. Something you can give me just so I know, hey, that purple block's about to disappear or appear. Ooh, let's go. This one's pretty straightforward. I think that belongs in a earlier level, personally. That was a bad idea. Let's try it again. Okay, can't touch those. Probably should have known that. Whoops. Yeah, bullets colliding with bullets, that's another good one. I like it. Gravity centers like Angry Birds in Space. Never played that, but I could definitely see that working. Now, once again, I just want to remind everybody, this is still an early release. This is not a finished product, which is why I'm making all these suggestions now. If you guys have any suggestions you'd like to make for the game, make them now, because I'm sure the developer would love to hear. The developer is actually here, by the way. Ah, crap. The developer is in here. His name is Novelspin. So make sure you say hi, and make sure you tell him what you think. You can get a copy of this game in the link above. And if you're watching on YouTube, the link will be below in the comments. So this one actually is a lot more challenging than it first looks like. There are a lot of little obstacles, but even though it's challenging for the amount of obstacles, it's not necessarily... Whoops. Shouldn't have tapped that. It's not necessarily thought-provoking. It's more like, oh, I just need to move really fast now. Reflex games are fine and all, but at the same time, I was liking what they were doing before with the purple blocks and everything. Now it's more just, I need to make sure I'm in the right place at the right time, as opposed to, I need to think about where the right place actually is. This whole part right here looks like I can just go down below. Yeah, I can just go down this way, no problem. That red block throws me off a little. Okay, that appears to be all the levels so far in this game. Once again, this game is drop dodge. Not too shabby. It's definitely got a good start. Oh, look at that. It's got custom levels, party modes, time challenges like we were talking about before. Speed up survival. Okay, let's try speed up survival. So the gravity doesn't seem to have changed yet, but I'm guessing as I go further down, the gravity's going to shift on me. Yeah, I'm already seeing it. It's going a lot quicker now. So it looks like this is all procedurally generated. That's interesting. That's probably a good way to go with this game. Just line up obstacles at random and see where the character goes with it. That's cool. Alright. What else we got? Party mode. Holy crap! Once again, it looks like it's randomly generated. It's just, okay, so it's like it's just going to make a bunch of randomly generated levels. Oh. Oh, hit 3 times. It actually counts how many times I get hit in this mode. So I can get hit. It's just a question of how many I get hit. I would recommend if you get hit by a red block in this mode, the red block should disappear so you don't get hit multiple times by it. You've already had your damage done to you. No need to get hit multiple times from one block. Cool. Looks like some of the red blocks are freaking out a little bit too. That might just be the Unity physics. Alright, that's cool. What do we got here? Novel Spin is talking. Let's see. Novel Spin says, party mode is a blast with 2 or more people. That is correct. I completely forgot. There is actually multiple players you can have in this game. It's in the options, and apparently I was in easy mode that whole time. That's no good. I don't know how that happened. So let's experiment something here. Let's try 2-player mode. And that would be J and L and A and D. So let's see. So can we can't seem to hit each other. It looks like we're in, okay, we can hit each other if one of us falls on something first. Oh, and you can start falling faster than the other person. Of course, that makes sense. So it can become a race at that point. I would recommend you have them drop off at the same height, though, starting off if you want to make it a race thing, because then, you know, you actually have an even footing. Granted, someone might get fucked over on the other side, but seems like a good way to go in my opinion. So that right there is Dodge Drop. He actually appears to already have a subreddit set up, as well as the ability to share levels. Custom levels. Yeah, look at that. You can actually create levels in here. No kidding. Looks like right now it's all done in text format, which is just fine. That's a good way to start off. I'm sure down the line as this progresses, you'll probably make a full-on editor. And you can start off by generating randoms. Nice. Copy the level, paste the level. That's actually a good means of transferring levels. You can just do it right through text. I like it. Dodge Drop, ladies and gentlemen, by Novel Spin. Make sure to give him a round of applause. Give him time to get an artist. I'm sure this game will be great. Okay, I got one more suggestion for you, and obviously you didn't need this one because you made this for the web, but give me an exit button next time. Alt F4, there we go. Alright, Dodge Drop, ladies and gentlemen, by Novel Spin. Thank you very much, Novel Spin, for the submission. Okay,